Okay, this is Chapter 7 vocabulary. Starts with minute. Your non-dominant hand is a flat palm. Your dominant hand is a closed D. Put the base of your hand against the flat palm and do one little tick. Minute. Like if this is a clock, then your minute is just going to go once. Minute. For hour, it's going to go all the way around. So if you, one tick is a minute, all the way around is an hour. Some people turn their wrist all the way around. That's okay. Or you can just keep your wrist still and do your whole hand around. 1 hour or 1 hour. Week, if you imagine your non-dominant hand as a row in a calendar, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, go across your hand. The week is your closed D still, and it's still the base of your hand, slides across your palm. Week. It's indicating all the days in a row. Week. Month, your non-dominant hand is facing away from you. Your dominant hand is facing towards you, both in a closed D. So the non-dominant is facing away, dominant is facing towards you. This is important. Palm orientation is important for this sign. The backs of your fingers touch, and your dominant hand moves down. Month. It's kind of weird at first, but once you get it, you'll see. Month. And then year is 2 S hands, and your dominant hand moves around the non-dominant hand. Year. The earth goes around the sun. Year. Now these signs can be combined with numbers to make contractions essentially. So you can say 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Typically when I get to 6 minutes, it gets a little mushy in here. You can't really see it, so I will say 6 minutes or 7 minutes, or but you can combine them however you want. But you don't have to combine them. So that would be 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, etc. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and so on. This sign for a few starts with an A, and it moves out, and your fingers brush out just a little bit. Your thumb's going to brush along each of your fingers just a little bit. A few. A few. I have a few pairs of shoes. Few. Some. Your dominant hand is going to slice down your non-dominant hand. Some, or part. Several, you start with an A hand just like a few came out just a little bit. Several's going to come out all the way. Several or a few. Few, several. The sign for many starts with S hands and it drops down open. You can think of something weighing you down. If you have many books, they're weighing you down. A lot. This is differentiated from the question, how many, which we're going to learn in a second, and I'll tell you why it's different then. Many. Apple is an S hand. Put your first knuckle in your little dimple area and twist. Apple. Orange, an O squeezing in front of your mouth. Orange. Peach is a 5 hand, and you're just barely brushing peach fuzz on your cheek. Peach. You don't bring it all the way down, you just sort of brush it a little bit. Peach. Grapes, you have your non-dominant hand as a base, your dominant hand is in a bent 5, and you bounce it down the back of your hand like a bunch of grapes. Grapes. Skirt, we learned a few chapters ago, it starts at your waist and comes out. Skirt. Pants, it looks like you're pulling pants up. Can you see my hands? Okay, pants. Shirt. Shoes. 2 S hands. Shoes. And then sock, or socks, is 2 D hands, and they point down and the fingers rub together. Socks. I don't know why. Tie. Take a U and just pull it straight out in front of you like a necktie. Some people will flip it over. That's fine. Tie or tie. Belt is 2 U hands, and they come at your waist and touch your fingers. Belt. Glass, or glass, it's a C hand. Plate, it's 2 L's, bent L's, and you're going to use this to show the size of the plate, if it's a small plate, or if it's a big plate, or if it's a really big plate, or a platter. Bowl is 2 sort of curved open B's, and you show the size of the bowl, whether it's a small bowl or a big bowl, salad bowl maybe. Cup and glass are fairly interchangeable if you need to specify that you want a cup or you want a glass that's actually made of glass, then you can specify that. But in general, a C hand on your palm is a cup or glass. Fork, make a V, stab your non-dominant hand, fork. Spoon is 2 U hands, and your dominant hand scoops it up towards your mouth, spoon. Knife, knife, they're showing it with 2 U hands. I do it with closed D's, knife. You can do it either way, knife or knife. Now this is the sign for how many, and how many starts down and comes up. And this is considered a WH question. And you use this when it's a question, how many books do you have? And when you're using it as an adjective, you would say, I have many. When that you're describing how many you have a lot, many. So if you have them and you have many, then you're weighed down. But if you're wondering how many, you're not weighed down, so it goes up. How many? Gone, the movement of your dominant hand starts as an open 5 and comes down to a flat O. It's behind this hand that it happens. Open to closed. Gone. Kitchen, it's with a K and you shake it. You can also do this sign, which is the base sign for cook, with a K, makes it kitchen. Table. Newspaper, it's like the sign for 20, but it's right here on your palm. This comes from the old printing presses where they had to pull the letters down to typeset. Newspaper. Letter, it's your thumb and an A hand. Lick the stamp and put it on your paper. Letter. This is not the sign for like a letter of the alphabet. This is the sign for like a physical, like write you a letter. Candy is a closed D. Put your finger in your dimple. Twist it. Candy. Touch. Use your finger, your feely finger, your middle finger. Touch it against the back of your hand. Touch. Better is a flat 5. Better. Pulls across your lips. Doesn't have to touch your lips. Mine does, I think, a little bit, but better. Hide is an A hand, and it's going to start at your mouth, and then it's going to come out under this little shell and hide. 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 To leave something is 2 open 5s, and you pop it at the wrist, like you're dropping something. To leave something behind, or to if you left something at home. This is not like leave a room. This is to leave something. And the last one is think. Think. Closed D. Think. And that's it.